extraordinary music.
What's going on, Masterclass family? This is your boy, Mr. Adams. I'm just going to give you a quick mobile tutorial on setting up the Thinkorswim platform on your mobile phone, how to put in the moving averages and everything, how to place trades, how to track positions and things like that, okay? All right. So first, you open up the platform, okay? Click the list button to the side when you're on the Thinkorswim platform. At the top here, where it says margin, if you tap that button, you can fluctuate between your paper trading account and your live trading account. All right, so the green is your live trading account, and the yellow is your paper trading account. Okay, so when you're starting off, you'll be doing a lot with your paper trading account. You'll typically have an IRA and a margin, both usually funded with $100,000 of capital to trade. You can readjust that, which I often suggest, so that you can practice with an amount that's going to be a bit more realistic, okay? All right, so let's say we are in the IRA function and we want to place a trade on something. So the first thing you would do, you hit the list where it says quick quote. Let's say you want to place a trade on Twitter. You tap the Twitter button. You have a couple of different features here. You have chart, which is your charts. You have news, options, and profile. We never really use a profile button at all, but it is there. So for options, anytime we want to place an options trade, we always hit the last price for calls and puts. So on your left, you'll see calls here, and on the right, you'll see puts. So let's say we want to buy the 33 call strike on Twitter. We find a 33 strike price for this week, meaning options expiration week for the 23rd week of March, which is this week. If we want to go with a different week, you just hit the arrow there, and let's see, there we go. Hit the arrow, and this shows you all of the different strike prices that you can select, okay? Now, I'm going to go back and we're going to purchase the 33 call option. It's currently at 54 cents. If we want to immediately buy the call option, we hit market order. That's your market. You select the amount of contracts you want to purchase. If you want to invest a specific amount of money, you hit this quantity button. It's going to show you percent of position and amount. You can put 500, you can put 1,000, whatever you want to buy there. And if you were to submit the order, it would automatically place and get you in the options contracts ASAP. Now, one of the most important features that we've recently learned is how to place a conditional order. So let's say Twitter is currently at $34. And we want to buy into Twitter when the stock price hits $33. And let's say we want to buy the 33 call strike. So what we will do is we will put buy 10 contracts or invest $500 into the 33 call strike. Then there's a button here that says conditions. We're going to hit conditions. After hitting conditions, you'll see submit on market condition. Tap that button, which is going to activate it. Click add condition, and you want to say, you always want to have the method on mark. Mark will guarantee you get the best price between the bid and ask spread of the actual stock. Under the trigger, you want to say at or below. In this case, we would say 33 because you want to purchase Twitter contracts when the actual stock price hits $33 or below, assuming that 33 is a very strong level of support that we have confirmed on various time frames. We hit confirm paper trade, or we could do an advanced order. So let's say you do not want to monitor the stock. This will be a good time to do an advanced orders. So here you go to advanced order. Add order is going to pre-populate the ability to sell Twitter. So the first thing you want to do is, let's say, do a trail stop. So you'll say sell 10 Twitter contracts with a trail stop. And we want to put our trail stop at a percentage. So you will hit the plus or minus button. You would select percent here. We typically go between 15% minimum and about 25% max. So in this situation, we would do 20% trail stop on Twitter. You want to make sure that it's always negative for your trail stop. Hit done. Okay. Now, the other thing we want to do is we want to get out of Twitter at a certain price so that we can sell into strength. So we're going to use this trail stop to protect us once our order is executed, to make sure that we do not lose more than 20%. However, if the stock takes off, we want to make sure that we profit as much as we can. So we're going to do add order here. We're going to go back to this sale. This time, we're going to put in a new condition. We're going to say sell market, right? We want to immediately get out when Twitter, the stock, hits a certain price. So let's say we want Twitter to hit $35. We're going to say sell Twitter when the stock price is at or above $35 for that condition, okay? So what we did there is, if Twitter stock price hits $35, it's going to automatically sell 10 contracts. Or if we wanted to sell only a certain percent, we can go to this quantity, hit the percentage button. We can change it to 75, let's say 80%. And we can say sell 80% of Twitter contracts when it hits the stock price of $35. The remaining 20% will be subjected to the trail stop here. Now, under the trail stop, it's important to go back under conditions and remove the condition under the trail stop so that the order can function properly. Simply hit done, hit confirm, send your order. Boom. So here's your order. That is your order for Twitter right there. And all you have to do is wait for the order to actually execute. Okay? The next thing I'm going to show you, just in case you don't know, is how to set up your moving averages and everything on the chart. Okay? So when you touch your screen, this will appear. You'll see 3-day, 5-minute, 1-day, 4-day, hourly, 20 months, all of the different time frames that you have on your platform, okay? So you choose a time frame. Once you choose a time frame, let's say in this case, this is a monthly chart, you simply hit the plus button. Here are all of the time frames here where you can select and toggle from each, okay? You will have to manually go in and add your indicators on each one. So under the 5-minute, you can make adjustments once you tap it to 5-minute, 3 days, 2 days, 4 days, 1 day. You can do 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can make this whatever you desire to make it, but you have to make it your own, okay? So let's say we're going back to a 5-minute chart. We want to add moving averages. So here I have all of the moving averages preset. I have a 10-day moving average, which is blue. I have a 20-day moving average, which is purple. I have a 50-day legacy moving average, which is a darker blue. And I have a 200-day moving average, which is red. I also have the VWAP, okay? My VWAP is a white color, but one thing about VWAP, you see this upper band and lower band. What you do on VWAP is you remove the upper band and lower band by clicking remove display. This is display on, that is display off, okay? Same thing with lower band. You see that the display is off. Next thing that I have on my chart for the 5-minute is the chalk and money flow and the money flow oscillator. They're the same type of indicators showing you when big money is in and out of a stock. So we have the CMF for the chalk and money flow as green. And we change the draw as to histogram. Most of the time it'll be online, but you want to change it to a green histogram, okay? So that it looks like the one you see on our computer charts. And it's the same thing with the money flow. You money flow oscillator, make it green and change it to histogram, okay? When you do that, you hit the check mark. That will make sure everything is saved. You click OK. Not okay, you hit the check mark. I'm sorry about that. And that will place all of those moving averages on your charts. And that's how you establish your moving averages and your VWAP and your money flows. And the other indicator that we had there is the volume average. So you're going to have to manually put those setups on your 5-minute, your daily, your 4-hour, whatever chart you use, you can add the moving averages there the same. Last but not least, I'll show you how to do alerts and to monitor your positions. If you click this bell with the plus sign, that's your alert. So if you want the stock to hit a certain price, you simply type in the price that you want to hit, and you say greater than or equal to or less than or equal to for that stock price. So if I want an alert when SPY closes over $270.50, I type in a 270.50 and I want it to be greater than or equal to. I use that function there, create alert. Now it's creating an alert for me. And the moment that the alert triggers, I will get an email. When we come back to the left side of the screen by hitting the list in the top left corner, could be slightly different if you're using an Apple phone. You have your position, your order, and your balances. Positions, if you click positions, you can see which trades you're in or were in. Let's say you're in Twitter and you want to exit. When you hit the stock or the options contracts, you tap the position that you're in and you can hit close contract if you don't automatically have a order preset. If you do, you're perfectly fine. This shows you your orders. Then you have your balances, how much money you have available for buying power in your paper account or in your real account. Doesn't really matter as long as you're trading and building your skill set. It shows you any active alerts that you have outstanding. So this is the way that you use the Thinkorswim mobile platform. Along with that, if you want, you can do the same thing on the live trading side of the platform as well. They work one and the same. As you can see, I have a lot more alerts set under the live trading, and quite a few of them actually triggered. So this is how you set up your mobile platform trading with Thinkorswim Mobile. Masterclass. Dominate.